Good morning, friends. Are y'all ready to get homespun? I couldn't quite hear you. You're going to have to be a little louder. Are y'all ready to get homespun? Well, good. Let's get spinning. Here we go. Well, we're going to get homespun. We're going to spin up our own fun. I got a good feeling it's a home run. Rocking and reeling with your dear ones. It doesn't matter where you come from. Everyone is feeling around the same sun. So we're gonna get homespun. So we're gonna get homespun. Alright, feeling pretty good. Kiddos, y'all wanna stand up and spin in a circle while I sing? We're gonna get homespun. We're gonna spin up our own fun. Got a good feeling it's a home run. Rocking and reeling with your dear ones. It doesn't matter where you come from. Everyone is feeling around the same sun. So we're gonna get homespun. Yeah, we're gonna get homespun. Woohoo! Good morning and welcome to Homespun with Redyarn. I am so glad you're here. Now let's get spinning. Woohoo! Hey everybody, good to see you this morning. Happy Monday. And hey, today's a special day. Did you know that? Today's a day called Memorial Day. And do you know what we do on Memorial Day? On Memorial Day, we honor the memory of all of the people who have made great sacrifices for our country, who've been soldiers and generals and people, service people out in the world, sometimes fighting in wars, sometimes engaged in other kinds of struggles and who've lost their lives. So today is an important day to remember all of those people. So let's take a quiet moment. Take a deep breath with me. Is there someone in your family who we can honor on Memorial Day? You might talk to your grown-ups if there's someone in your family who are remembering today on Memorial Day. So thank you to all of those brave people. I also want to extend that thank you to all of the brave people who are making great sacrifices right now in this very different time in our world's history. Scientists and healthcare workers, delivery people, emergency services workers, people on the front lines in all sorts of different fields who are keeping us safe, who are keeping our world going, and even those who have sacrificed their lives in this great struggle to keep ourselves safe right now. So thank you to all of those people too. Wow. Well, I'm so glad to be here with you this morning, and we're going to do something a little different today. I got some special surprises planned. Are y'all ready? Okay, but first, we got to check in. How's everybody feeling out there today? Show me on your thumbs. Are you feeling pretty good? Are you feeling really good? Are you feeling kind of so-so? Are you feeling kind of sad or sleepy? Are you feeling kind of up and down? Kind of down and up? Kind of all over the place? Well, hey, no matter how you're feeling, are y'all ready to have some fun together? Good. How much fun should we have this morning? This much? Even more than that? Like this much? More than that? Like this much? More than that? Okay, stretch out your arms and show me how much fun you want to have today. You want to have that much fun? Some of you even want to have that much fun? Oh my gosh, that is so much fun. I'm going to need your help if we're going to have that much fun. Do you know how we have fun when Redyarn and his critters come around? What do we like doing for fun? First, we love to sing. Put one finger up in the air like this if you like singing too. Oh good, we're going to do some singing today. So let's all warm up our singing voices. Take a big deep breath and sing la 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 la. Oh, beautiful. I got a little Monday morning voice. Let's try again. La 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 la. Nice. Who wants to dance? Put two fingers up like this. Good. Let's warm up our dance moves. Everybody give me a little wiggle in your seat. So now you're ready to dance. Awesome. Raise one hand if you want to see some critters today. Nice. I brought a couple of special critters for you and they can't wait to see you. And raise both your hands like this and stick your tongue like this and go if you want to get a little silly. Should we get a little silly today? I think that's always a good plan. If it's appropriate time to be silly. But I think now feels like a good time to get silly, to get loose, to have some fun together today. So, a few things we got to do first. First, we should sing my little good morning song. Do you remember this one? Beautiful day? Make a sun in front of you like this. No matter what kind of day it is where you live, what does it look like? What's the weather like where you live? Oh, yeah? In Portland, Oregon, where I live, it's kind of gray and rainy this morning, but I think it's going to clear up, and we had a really nice weekend. So, make your sun like this and go, the sun has come up, the rooster has crowed, and I'm wide awake from my head to my toes. My friends are all here, we're ready to play. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful day. Yay! There's one more thing we got to do before we get started this morning. What's that? We got to wash our hands together, of course. That's one of the ways we've been keeping ourselves and our families and our community safe, is by washing our hands a lot. What are some other things we've been doing to keep ourselves and our families and our communities safe? What have we been doing? We've been staying home as much as we possibly can, right? When we do go outside on a little walk around the neighborhood, we've been trying to keep a safe distance from other people, at least 6 feet. Some of us, you might have worn a little mask on your face. Have you had a chance to wear a mask on your face yet? You might see some adults going around with masks on their face. That's another good way to keep yourself and your community safe. And I think they look kind of cool. Have you worn one of those yet? Have you tried out or put a bandana over your nose? Yeah, I think they look kind of cool. It feels a little funny at first, but it's another good way to keep your community safe. And of course, we've been washing our hands a lot. So let's practice today. Let's turn on the water. Get some water on your hands. Turn off the water. Squirt some soap on your hands. Squirt, squirt, squirt. And let's sing Wash Your Hands Together. Wash, wash, wash your hands. Wash your hands together. Wash, wash, wash your hands. Wash your hands together. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands. Scrub your hands together. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands. Scrub your hands together. Now rinse, rinse, rinse your hands. Rinse your hands together. Rinse, rinse, rinse your hands. Rinse your hands together. And dry, dry, dry your hands. Dry your hands together. Dry, dry, dry your hands. Now clap your hands together. Woohoo! Thanks for washing your hands with me. Hey, before we see our first critter this morning, I just wanted to do some shout-outs. I didn't have time to come up with a question to ask y'all this morning, so when I first logged on, I asked who's watching, and I'm sure there's a lot more people than this who I missed, but I wanted to say hi to Zayden and Judah, to the Cooper family, Nora and Zoe. I wanted to say hi to Leo and George, and the Feigers up in Seattle. I wanted to say hi to Ramona, and Aiden, and Ethan, and Owen, and Penny, and Colette, and Amelia, and everybody else who's watching. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Monday morning on Memorial Day. I got something special in store for you today. Do you know what it is? Well, I've got a critter. It's one of my beloved old critters, but he might look a little bit differently to you today. Have you noticed how I've been bringing out some critters who, they're my same old characters like Miss Molly and Rocky the Raccoon, but they've been looking a little bit different? I wonder, why do they look different? Have they been growing up and their faces and bodies are changing a little bit? Is that it? I don't know. Think about it and talk with your grown-ups. Why do you think some of Red Yarn's critters are looking a little bit differently lately? I don't know. But this is one of my favorite old critters. And he's got a new look. And he's really excited to see you. Do you all remember my friend Bob Rabbit? Oh, we love Bob Rabbit. Bob Rabbit is actually the first critter from the deep woods I ever met. He's the little trickster who led me into the deep woods in the first place, who started teaching me about all of these old animal folk songs. So he's a special friend to me, and he wants to come say hello today. But of course, he's a little bit of a trickster, just like always. So be prepared. He might try to play some tricks on us. Let's call him out. Everybody say, "Come on out, Bob Rabbit. Come on out, Bob Rabbit. Peekaboo." Was that Bob Rabbit? It sounded like Bob Rabbit. Let's try again. Say, "Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Peekaboo." Oh, that rascal. Bob Rabbit. Quit being such a rascal. Come say hi to the kids. Okay, hi to the kids. No, not like that, Bob. I mean, come say something sweet to the kids. Something sweet? Okay, donuts! No, Bob Rabbit. He's always playing tricks on us. Bob Rabbit, I mean, come out for a little visit. Should we ask him really nicely? What's the magic word? What do we say sometimes? Please, say please come out for a visit, Bob. Please come out for a visit, Bob. Oh, well, when you put it like that, I'd love to come out for a visit. Hey, everybody, it's me, Bob Rabbit. Say hi, Bob Rabbit. Hi, everybody. Bob, oh my goodness, you're getting so big I hardly recognized you. Well, it's great to see you all. Thanks for tuning in this morning. How's everybody feeling today? How are y'all feeling today? Are you feeling good? How are you feeling, Bob Rabbit? Well, I'm feeling like a new rabbit. I feel like I've been reborn. This springtime, I've been feeling so fresh, so happy. I'm feeling great. I'm ready to take on the world. Well, good, Bob Rabbit. What are you thinking about? Well, you know what I've been doing a lot of lately? What's that, Bob Rabbit? Well, I've been spending a lot of time in your garden, Redyarn. You've been spending a lot of time in my garden? What have you been doing in my garden, Bob Rabbit? Well, I've been helping you with the weeding. I've been helping plant some seeds. And, of course, I've been sampling the vegetables. Sampling the vegetables? What are you talking about? Oh, you know, just seeing how the vegetables are coming along, taking little nibbles of lettuce and cabbage and carrots and making sure everything tastes good before your family eats it. So you're who's been eating all the vegetables in my garden, Bob. Not all the vegetables. I'm saving some for the summertime. Oh, Bob Rabbit, you little rascal. You're just as much of a rascal as you've always been. Can we sing that old folk song about you? Oh, I'd love to sing that one. Y'all remember this one? It's an old folk song all about me. It's called Bob the Rabbit. Hey, y'all think you can hop and act like trickster rabbits like me during this song? Who can hop like a rabbit like Bob? Let's see, everybody do your best little rabbit hop. Oh, looking good, y'all. All right, let's sing some Bob the Rabbit. It was great to see y'all. Bye, friends. Say bye, Bob. Bye. All right, Bob Rabbit. What do you think? Did Bob Rabbit look a little different to you? Didn't he look so fresh and so awesome? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about Bob Rabbit being back. Let's sing that old song about Bob the Rabbit. Now, this song is based on an old African-American folk song called John the Rabbit. But since my rabbit's name is Bob, I sing Bob the Rabbit. And what I need you to do after each line I sing is say, yes, sir. Can you say that with me? Yes, sir. Even louder? Yes, sir. Okay, let's try it. Well, Bob the Rabbit, yes, sir. You got a mighty bad habit, yes, sir. Getting in my garden, yes, sir. Eating all my cabbage, yes, sir. Getting in my carrots, yes, sir. And my sweet potatoes, yes, sir. Eating all my lettuce, yes, sir. And my fresh tomatoes, yes, sir. And if I live to see next fall, well, I ain't gonna have no garden at all. Who feels like dancing? Let's see some fancy dancing, y'all. Keep it up, y'all. Oh, Bob the Rabbit, yes, sir. You got a mighty bad habit, yes, sir. And if I catch you, yes, sir, I'm gonna let you have it. No, sir. Everybody give me a no, sir. No, sir. I'm gonna tie your feet up. No, sir. You mean little sinner. No, sir. And then I'm gonna have me. No, sir. Some rabbit for dinner. No, sir. 'Cause if I live to see next fall, well, I ain't gonna have no garden at all. All right, y'all. Who can do a little rabbit hop with me? Let's see your best rabbit hop. Here we go. Oh, hop, hop, do the rabbit, rabbit hop. 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 Now hop, stop. Everybody freeze. Do the rabbit, rabbit hop. Hop, stop. Do the rabbit, rabbit hop. Hop, hop, stop. Do the rabbit, rabbit hop. Hop, hop, hop. Do the rabbit, rabbit hop. Rabbit shoot, rabbit stop. Rabbit ain't my turn top. Rabbit hop, rabbit jump. Rabbit hop behind the stump. Rabbit stop. 12 o'clock, get a rabbit with the rock. Rabbit song dancing. Whoop, we're gonna have some rabbit soup. Rabbit song dancing. Whoop, we're gonna have some rabbit soup. Rabbit song dancing. Whoop, we're gonna have some rabbit soup. rabbit soup. Don't eat the rabbit soup. Bob Rabbit might be in there. Nice work, everybody. That was so fun. Oh, I love Bob Rabbit. And I love singing about him, too. All right, let's check in, see how everybody's doing out there. Everybody good? Hey, everybody. Oh, some other friends I didn't get to say hi to before. Harper, Zara, and Richard. Zev, Enid, David, Otto, Oscar, Royal, Amelia, Declan. I think everybody else I already said hi to. Hi, friends. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is so fun. Well, did y'all have fun getting to see my buddy Bob Rabbit? Newly reinvented, newly reborn. I wanted to give you a little background about Bob Rabbit, and I wanted to talk about another special artist to me, okay? I've done this little segment once before, but I wanted to do it again today. It's called Influ and Influence. Can you say that? Influ and Influence. And it's little music notes with wings. Do you know what an influence is? What is an influence? An influence is like someone or something. Sometimes it can be an event, but a lot of times it's a person who makes a big impact on you and helps you decide what you want to do. Sometimes, like your parents, your grown-ups are big influences on you and your behavior, right? But as you grow up, and maybe as you start becoming an artist or a musician or an athlete or whatever you want to do with your life, you're going to look up to other important figures and they're going to influence you. So particularly in music, an influence that's like a musician I've listened to who I really liked the way that they did things. I was inspired maybe by the way they played guitar or the way that they wrote songs or the way that they sang or the way that they put an album together. And then I tried to do my art a little bit like theirs. I didn't necessarily copy. Well, usually when you're younger, you do kind of straight up copy your influences. But as you get older, you kind of take little bits and pieces from a lot of different influences and you make them your own. So today I wanted to talk about one of my main influences, one of the biggest musicians to ever influence me. And it's actually, he's where Bob Rabbit got his first name. The reason Bob Rabbit is called Bob Rabbit is because of this amazing songwriter and musician. He's a guy named Bob Dylan. Can you say Bob Dylan? Nice. Raise your hand if you've heard of Bob Dylan before. Have you heard of Bob Dylan? He's a really influential singer-songwriter and musician. And Bob Dylan's birthday was yesterday. Bob Dylan turned 79 years old. He's still alive. He's still making new music. He's still singing and performing. And he's amazing. Bob Dylan. So this is one of his records. Do you know what one of these is? Have you seen one of these before? It's a record. Some of you might listen to these at home. This is a kind of old-fashioned way of listening to music. You put this on a machine, it spins around, and there's a little needle. And it reads the music on there, and it puts it into your speaker. So this is one of my favorite records by Bob Dylan. This one's called Highway 61 Revisited. This is another really cool one. I've got a bunch more I could show you, but I didn't want to spend all of our time. Check out this one. This one's called Blonde on Blonde. Look what it does. You can open it up, and it makes a big, tall picture of Bob Dylan. That's Bob Dylan in the 1960s. Looking pretty cool. Yeah? So I want to just tell you a few things about Bob Dylan and why I love Bob Dylan. And I think he's a great model for artists everywhere. One is Bob Dylan changed a lot throughout his career. Bob Dylan started off as a folk singer, like I try to be, singing old folk songs, old traditional songs, putting his new spin on them. But he started off as a folk singer, playing on an acoustic guitar and playing a harmonica. Then Bob Dylan started writing more of his own songs. He wrote a lot of important protest music that was used by activists in the 1960s, in the civil rights movement, in the anti-war movement, songs that brought people together, fighting for or talking about peace and love and acceptance and understanding. So he wrote these important songs. And then Bob Dylan said, well, I'm not just going to be a folk singer for my whole life. I want to try playing some rock and roll music. So Bob Dylan picked up an electric guitar and he started playing rock and roll music. And people were like, wait, I thought you were a folk singer. But he was rocking out on the electric guitar and people were like, whoa, this is kind of cool. This is kind of crazy. And then Bob Dylan holed up in a basement for a while and he made a bunch of new weird music. And then he reemerged kind of as like a country singer. And then he was back to a folk singer. And then he was a gospel singer. And he's gone through so many different phases in his very long career. He's always been changing and always adapting. And I think that's a good skill for an artist and for a human, to be changing, and to be adapting. So I think that's one of the most important things we can learn from Bob Dylan. The other thing that's influenced me a lot is the way that Bob Dylan would build worlds within his songs. He would list all of these different characters and kind of create these amazing little worlds that you could imagine. So when you think about My Deep Woods with all those critter characters, or My Old Barn, and those songs that I have long lists of lots of different kinds of animal characters, that's directly influenced by Bob Dylan. Now, I wanted to play you a little snippet of a Bob Dylan song, and then a little snippet of one of my songs, so you can hear the influence a little more directly. In a few of my Red Yarn songs, I've really tried to sound a lot like Bob Dylan. So I'm going to play you one of the title track of that Highway 61, okay? Just a little snippet, and then I'm going to sing a little snippet of one of my songs. See if you can hear the influence, okay? God said to Abraham, bring me a son. Abe said, man, you must be putting me on. God said, no. Abe said, what? God said, you can do what you want, Abe, but the next time you see me coming, you better run. Oh, Abe said, where do you want this getting done? God said, out on Highway 61. Alright, you got that? Here's one of my songs. As ants ate an apple on my ancestors' tree, Buckeye Rabbit was beckoning me, carrying the carrots and the cabbage he stole through a ditch that he dug to his deep dark hole. He soared above her with a cigarette for the sun, over fox on the run, that old son of a gun. Got the goose and the gander, the goslings mourning, hound dog howled to the whole woods morning. You better stop running, it'll do you no good. Well, the master is coming, he was born in the deep woods. So my Born in the Deep Woods song, that's one that was big time influenced by Bob Dylan. What do you think? Did you hear the way that those songs had some similarities in the way I was singing? Now, Bob Dylan was influenced by old blues singers and old folk singers, so it's just kind of a long line of influence, but sometimes his influence shows up a lot in my music. I'd like to sing one more Bob Dylan song if y'all don't mind. This is a song that I feel like could be applied to the current moment and feels really important. It's called The Times They Are A-Changin'. Just like the world around us is always changing, we've got to be able to change and adapt, just like Bob Dylan did. Your grown-ups might know this song. Come gather around, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changin'. Come writers and critics, prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that is naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changin'. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he who gets hurt will be he who stalls. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand, 'cause the times they are a-changin'. The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapid Hey, let's give a big round of applause and a big thank you to Mr. Bob Dylan and a happy 79th birthday. And thanks so much for the amazing music you've put out in the world, the amazing way you've inspired so many generations of artists. Kiddos, check out Bob Dylan with your grown-ups, okay? It's really awesome. All right. Thanks for going down that little rabbit hole with me. That was fun. I love singing Bob Dylan songs. They have a lot of words. A lot of them have a lot of words, so they're kind of hard to remember sometimes. Hold on a second. All right, good enough. Hey, let's celebrate some birthdays. What do y'all say? I think that'd be a great thing to do today. We've got a couple of birthday shout-outs today. Are y'all ready to help me celebrate some birthdays? Let's do it. All right, we just got 2 birthdays to celebrate today. Are you ready for them? First, we've got my friend Bellamy, who's turning 3 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Bellamy. Oh, 3 is such a fun age, and I'm so glad that you get to celebrate with your family and have so much fun. I hope you have the best birthday ever, Bellamy. And keep on singing songs and doing critter skits at home. I got to see a little peek of one of your cool songs and critters, and it was so fun. So happy 3rd birthday, Bellamy. I hope it's a great one. And my friend June is turning 4 today. Happy 4th birthday, June. Oh my goodness. Do you remember 2 years ago when you turned 2? We had a backyard birthday party and I got to come sing at it. That was so fun. Happy 4th birthday, June. I can't believe what a big kid you're becoming already. That's so amazing. Would y'all help me sing happy birthday to Bellamy and June? Let's do it. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bellamy and June. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Happy birthday, y'all. I hope you have such wonderful birthdays today. Thanks for celebrating here with me and the critters. And thanks everybody else for helping Bellamy and June celebrate their birthdays today. Hey, grown-ups, if you got a special birthday coming up in your family, make sure to send me a note on Facebook or over email, redyarnproductions@gmail.com, and I can include them in a shout-out on my Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday show. Or I'm also been doing some little pre-recorded videos and even virtual, like, Zoom birthday parties. So hit me up if you're interested in something like that. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's see another critter. Would y'all like to see one of my slowest moving critters? You remember Thomas the Turtle? All right, let's call out Thomas the Turtle. Take a deep breath. And say, come on out, Thomas. Come on out, Thomas. Here I come. Hello, friends. It's me, Thomas the Turtle. Say hi, Thomas. Hi, everyone. Can we slow our bodies down a little bit more? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Can everybody slow your body down with Thomas? Can you take another deep breath? Can you tuck into your turtle shell? Do y'all ever do that? Do you ever tuck into a turtle shell? Everybody make a little ball. Get on the ground, make a little ball, and pretend like you're tucking into your turtle shell like that. Sometimes if you need to take a little break, you can tuck into your turtle shell, and that might help you slow down and calm down. Oh, nice. Thanks for slowing down and calming down with me. Hey, Red Yarn. What's that, Thomas? Now that they're a little calmed down, can you sing them a story song? Oh, I'd love to sing a story song. I've got one about the first time we ever met. You remember that one? Oh, I love that one. All right, y'all can stay tucked in your turtle shells. Then listen for the part where you get to stand up and join the party. It was great to see you, friends. Bye. Say bye, Thomas. Bye. See you later. Bye. Gotta go. Bye, Thomas. Get out of here, you old turtle. All right, y'all. I told you how Bob Dylan, back in his early folk singing years, and when he was playing rock and roll too, he used to play one of these. He would wear it on a rack like this, a harmonica. And he'd just play by himself sometimes on his acoustic guitar, and he'd play little solos on the harmonica. I like playing harmonica. I don't play it on many songs, just occasionally, but it's a fun one to bring out. Do you have a harmonica at your house? Yeah? If you want to grab it and play along, you can. All right, we're going to sing a song called Deep Woods Revival. This is a song I wrote. It starts off as a story song you can kind of listen to, but then when we get to the chorus, I'm going to give you some instructions, okay? We're going to go, everybody stands up, so try standing up, and puts their hands up. Put your hands up, and then we sing the chorus, shouting, praise the forest, and we'll all go, praise the forest. Can you sing that with me? Praise the forest. Nice. Now we're going to jump and prance. Well, we jumped and pranced and did that wild old dance at the Deep Woods Revival. You sing it. Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival. You got it? All right, you can sit back down. If you want to tuck in your turtle shells, you can. Listen to the first part of the story, and then when that chorus comes around, you can stand up and start dancing, okay? If you want to help me with the beat, we can get it going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was just a little boy, green and blue eyes shining bright, looking for some fun, I grabbed my BB gun. I snuck out of the house late one night. I crept to the edge of my grandparents' farm. I crawled through that hole in the fence, started running through the trees like an animal set free, bursting my every little sense. Let's play harmonica, y'all. Somebody sang it, so I chased that faint sound through the night. I stumbled and I fell and I tumbled down a hill into the clearing where I saw the light. A circle of torches was burning around a tent made of Grandma's old sheets. By the light of the fire I saw an animal choir, all raising their paws to the trees. Here we go. And all the critters stand up and put their hands up, and they sing chorus, shouting, praise the forest, jump and prance, and did that wild old dance at the Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival. Let's clap our hands and dance a little, y'all. A rabbit was leading the band. 2, 3, 4 sparrows and pigeons hopping. Old-time religion was flapping their wings like a paper fan. A possum was pumping the organ. Raccoon shook the tambourine. A grizzled old bear just grumbled out a prayer. It was the holiest thing I ever seen. Amen. I stepped on a twig and they heard me. 100 wild eyes pierced my soul. A noise escaped my lungs and they thought I was speaking tongues. Invited me into the fold. And everybody stands up and puts their hands up, and then we sing the chorus, shouting praise the forest. Oh, we jumped and pranced and did that wild old dance at the Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods. And everybody stands up and puts their hands up, and then we sing the chorus, shouting praise the forest. Oh, we jumped and pranced and did that wild old dance at the Deep Woods Revival, Deep Woods Revival. Never in my life would I raise another rifle that felt so full of life at the Deep Woods Revival that night. Here we go, y'all. thanks for coming to the Deep Woods Revival, y'all. That was fun. All right, friends. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to see just a couple of critter portraits today. Then we're going to sing one more song and say so long, okay? I just got 2 critter portraits to show off today, but they're really beautiful. Are you ready to see them? Let's do it. Let's see some critter portraits. Here they come.
Critter time, portrait time, critter portrait time. Critter share, portrait share with you and me.
All right, first off, we have a piece of artwork from one of our birthday kids from June, whose 4th birthday is today. June sent in this beautiful picture of Miss Molly Cottontail. Oh my goodness, June, this is such a great portrait of Molly. I see her there with her big tall ears and her big eyes and her little bunny body and bunny head. And then I see some big pink hearts that you drew. And then, oh my goodness, you did writing on the side. You wrote Miss Molly and you wrote your name. That is some very clear writing for a 4-year-old, June. Thank you so much for sharing this critter artwork. And thanks for sharing it on your birthday, no less. Next, we've got one from my friend Sadie. Oh my goodness, check this out, y'all. It looks like Sadie made a big banner. Her mama said she worked on it for like 2 hours. Let her mama have some time to clean the house while Sadie worked on this amazing banner. I'm going to see if I can zoom in on it. Oh yeah, good. Oh, I wish we could see everything that was happening in this banner, but I see all sorts of characters, different figures. Oh my gosh, Sadie, what an incredible banner and portrait. Thank you for sharing this with us. I would love to see this up close, Sadie. I see flowers, I see figures, I see bright colors, and what a creative idea to get a bunch of pieces of paper and put them side by side to make a big scene and a big banner. Wow, Sadie, so cool. Can we give a big round of applause to June and Sadie for sharing their critter artwork today? Keep the critter portraits coming, y'all. I love showing off your artwork. I'll take a portrait of one of my critters, one of your favorite animals, or stuffies, or puppets, or critters, or whatever you want. You can draw pictures of your family. You can draw pictures of your home. You can draw pictures inspired by nature. If you want to send any kind of art, I'm happy to show it off on my show. So send that on in to Facebook or to my email, and I'll show it off on my critter portraits, okay? Let's sing one last song. Back to Mr. Rabbit, back to Bob Rabbit. We're going to sing this old song called Mr. Rabbit, which is another sweet old African-American folk song. And I'd love your help, okay? I want today to dedicate this song to every sweet soul all across the world. Hold out your finger like this. Point all around to everybody who's in the room with you today. All around to everyone in your neighborhood. Everyone in your town or city. Everyone in your state, everyone in your country, whether you live in the United States of America or somewhere else, every living soul in your country, and how about every living soul all across the world? That's a lot of people, y'all, and we're all connected, and we're all in this together, and the times are changing for all of us. Well, we got to think about everybody out there, so here's what we're going to sing. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. If you know this one, I'd love for you to sing along. Here's how it goes. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, why your ears so long? Yes, oh yes, they were put on wrong. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. How about Mr. Rabbit, why is your coat so gray? Oh, Mr. Rabbit, why is your coat so gray? Yes, oh yes, it was made that way. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. How about Mr. Rabbit, what do you eat? Carrots and cabbage from my head to my feet. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, what do you eat? Carrots and cabbage from my head to my feet. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. How about Mr. Rabbit, why's your tail so white? Yes, oh yes, I'm getting out of sight. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, why's your tail so white? Yes, oh yes, I'm getting out of sight. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. Every little soul is gonna shine, shine, shine. Keep on making them shine, y'all. Oh, it's gonna shine. Oh, it's gonna shine, shine, shine. Oh, it's gonna shine, shine, shine. Oh, it's gonna shine, shine, shine. Oh, it's gonna shine. Woohoo! Thanks for letting it shine with me, y'all. And thank you so much for tuning in this morning on Memorial Day. I hope you have a beautiful, peaceful Memorial Day. I hope you spend some time thinking about all of those who've made great sacrifices for our country and for our world. And thank you so much for joining me here this morning. This has been so great. I'm Redyarn. This is my Homespun show. I do it on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Pacific and on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do once we get into the summer months. I might not keep doing 3 shows a week because I got a bunch of other responsibilities, but I'm going to try to keep it going, all right? So I might send out a little survey soon to see which times work the best for all your families out there and figure out if I was just going to do it once or twice a week, when that would happen. So let me know if you've got a preference, okay? And yeah, if your family's in a position to donate, I so appreciate it. You can do that on Venmo at redyarn. On Cash App is $redyarn. I got a PayPal link in the post on Facebook here, and I've got a Patreon where you can support on a monthly basis. So thanks everyone for all your generosity. It's really keeping me afloat financially and creatively and spiritually. So thank you so much for all your generosity. And if your family is not in a position to donate today, I totally understand. And what's most important is that y'all are just tuning in and coming back and staying connected, okay? It's been great to see y'all today. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll be back on Wednesday. Before we go, let's sing See You Later, Alligator. Here we go. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. Well, I really gotta go. Well, I really gotta go. Give me one more pretty smile. Give me one more pretty smile. Cheese! And how about a high five for great listening, singing, and dancing today? And a pat on the back for keeping your community safe by staying home and using all the best practices right now. And how about a big hug for being such sweethearts? It was so wonderful to see y'all today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back on Wednesday morning. Have a peaceful Memorial Day. Bye, friends.